There are a lot of lessons to be learned from the recent shooting in White Settlement, Texas. But there's one, I think, more important than a lot of the others that I wanted to go over today on Firearms Friday. So let's go to church. Here we are in the First Church of Firearms Freedom with David the Marine.
Let me see your war face.
Looking at that video, which is kind of hard to watch anyway, but what do you think is the biggest takeaway?
The biggest takeaway I got from that is you have to be ready now. There's no time to get ready. You have to be ready, you got to be willing, and you have to be able to execute.
Because the whole thing only took 6 seconds.
Right. Are you ready right now?
For demonstration purposes, here is our church pews. Here are some of our parishioners, and then our assailant. And by the way, the shooter was about 15 yards from the man who put him down. David, you are the security guard on duty this particular Sunday, and you noticed something very weird going on with one of the parishioners. .08. But the first guy to draw David didn't have 6 seconds.
No, he didn't. He only had 3, but he was closer.
So you're sitting relaxed in church and you only have about 3 seconds. So let's see if you can get at least 6 shots off in 3 seconds. Are you ready? Stand by. .75. And when you stand up, you draw attention to yourself from the shooter.
That you're not ready for.
So can you shoot from a sitting position?
All day.
1.66. So a half second faster.
Half second faster in those time frames is a lot of time. And if you get on your side, because you're already playing catch up, if you get a half second, then get a half second. And one thing about it is, he was a previously identified potential threat.
Yeah.
And he stands up, after communion or whatever.
And he had a clear disguise on, and
Yeah.
the others noticed, hey, wait, there's something fishy about this
Right.
guy.
So if he stands up in an odd time, that might be, I'm back here, maybe I put my hand on my gun just in case something might happen. Because if you put your hand on your gun, your draw time's cut in half.
We realize nobody wants to go through this scenario at all, but what we're trying to demonstrate is that you need to practice, and you need to practice in scenarios that could happen.
Right. And you need to do it so you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
It has to be unconscious competence.
So if you have a church group that does security, get out to the range. Practice often, practice from shooting, and some of the things we ran through today, because
Guns for everybody.